I hate TikTok algorithm. Every time I check out TikTok videos, I'm looking for stunning ladies with twinkling eyes or amazing curved bodies that radiate sensuality, like this. Yeah, yes, I'm a superficial man who cannot rein in his animalistic instinct. However, TikTok keeps feeding me with this guy. Dong Yuhui, a then English teacher in New Oriental, which was the largest extracurricular tutoring school in China. He has been promoting agricultural products in New Oriental's live streaming room and has gone viral over the past weeks. Before he hit current buzz, the live streaming in China is like this. Those online promoters seem to have their adrenaline shooting up, then yelled, then screamed, then strained every nerve to push viewers to buy more. Of course, they hype up everything around them. By contrast, Dong Yuhui and his teammate created the classroom-like live streaming, then teach English words and expressions, and then explain chemical formulas. Most importantly, then recite punchlines.
当你背单词的时候，阿拉斯加的鳕鱼正跃出水面；当你算数学的时候，南太平洋的海鸥正掠过海岸；当你晚自习的时候，地球的极圈正五彩斑斓。但少年梦要你亲自实现，世界你要亲自去看，未来可及，拼尽全力。当你为未来付出踏踏实实努力的时候，那些你觉得看不到的人和遇不到的风景都终将在你生命里出现。
When you memorize English words, a lost cause just jumping out of the water, and when you're doing your math assignments, seagulls just gliding over the coastline of the South Pacific Ocean, and when you're starting at night, the aura is growing gloriously in polar regions. But young man, you are on your own to realize your dream, and you have to travel around the world by yourself. Your future is respectable as long as you travel very fast. Once you spare no efforts and endeavor to toil your way for your future, all those people whom you assume that you will never meet and all those beautiful views you assume that you will never see will finally appear in your life. Wow, how inspiring! Actually, this is typical pep talk those New Oriental teachers will deliver to their students. Yes, they love it. In Chinese, we call this 打鸡血 or give injection of the chicken blood, which means to cheer up. Yes, Chinese people would like to cheer themselves up by listening to someone who blurting out those parodic lines to them. Many former so-called famous teachers were good at this stuff, such as this guy, Luo Yonghao, a high school dropout who had been rejected for 3 times by Yu Minhong, the founder of New Oriental, before he became an English teacher. It is that he has spent months to memorize all those esoteric and academic words in his shabby digs. He later is known to the public as a man who sells and peddles idealism. But, truth be told, after his rah-rah style earned him fame, he left New Oriental immediately because his boss, Mr. Yu, didn't want to give him a share option. A firm idealism believer left because his boss didn't promise him enough money. How ridiculous. Many netizens speculate if this is the doomed destination of Dong Yuhui, who also claims that money is not his top priority. He even confessed to the GQ Lab correspondent that he would like to go to a poverty-stricken area to be a volunteer teacher as long as he earns enough savings. But what makes most viewers satisfied that Mr. Yu has promised Dong Yuhui 1 share of the New Oriental stocks? I don't know how much that is, but most shareholders of New Oriental will be laughing like a drain as their Hong Kong share price has increased by 6 times. And there's the possibility that they will be laughing on the other side of their face if Dong Yuhui is poached by other live streaming companies. And of course, New Oriental Selection is preparing their backup plan. One of the most popular hiring apps, New Oriental is recruiting new live streamers, rural potential candidates with 20k to 40k monthly salary, which is an absolutely handsome income for any employee in China. This June, more than 10 million college students are graduating from their school, a record high number over the past decades. It is also noteworthy that another record-breaking number of high school students took Gaokao, the college entrance examination, this year. Millions of young men and women have to figure out what they're gonna do with their lives since China's economy has slowed down in recent years and myriads of small business shut down. Any news about layoffs in those big factories or giant tech companies such as Alibaba, Tencent, or ByteDance could damage the fragile nerves of those young graduates in China. According to the State Statistics Bureau, the employment rate of young people aged between 16 to 24 years is reaching a staggering 18.4%. My goodness, roughly 1 out of every 5 young people cannot find themselves a job. I thought everyone in TikTok has a Maserati and earns 100,000 yuan per month. What's the fucking going on? Another thing that unsettles most average Chinese people is the beating up incident that happened in Tangshan 2 weeks ago. Video footages were banned, a journalist was detained, or even the barbecue restaurant where the incident happened was demolished. Rumors are circulating nationwide. Sadly enough, those who claim that criminals should be punished without mercy are getting more and more silent. Their attention is so easily diverted somewhere else, and they start crying over the poetic punchlines of Dong Yuhui. All the pain those victims suffered, the anger that was fueled, and all the feelings that they had are thrown away behind their backs. Most people even believe this is just an isolated case and such a thing won't happen to them, but I have to tell you, behind this glamorous, harmonious metropolis is invisible China, where violence is not a rare thing. Don't believe it? Let's check out this video. Every single time something bad happens, I think of this beautiful young lady. Yes, Princess Frog. Some people beguiled by her rah-rah style in front media, while others captivated by her achievements in fitness and sports. I, however, really admire her smartness. Actually, Miss Princess Frog is the only person I know in the whole universe who can make a hell of a lot of money in one sovereignty and enjoy carefree and lockdown-free life in another. If I'm honored enough, I will do whatever I can to please her, or even become a servant of Her Royal Highness. Because my dad keeps telling me, no matter what you do, as long as you make a huge amount of money, your words will have power, regardless of what you say. Wow, I'm so privileged that I have such a wise father. So from now on, I will mimic all the gestures Her Royal Highness makes.
Like the pounding on the table trend, that one.
Oh, wait. Is she groping something? Yes, we all want to live in a safe place where our body won't be assaulted for no reasons and our money can be kept in banks safely. But, someone doesn't agree. Henan Province, just a little bit down of Hebei Province, this province says that your money doesn't belong to you anymore. How can we believe that I cannot withdraw a single penny from my own bank account?
What?
This happened in Henan Province. This province said you cannot withdraw a single coin from your own bank account. You want to come to Henan to reclaim your rights? Just forget about it. If you dare step in Henan Province, I will give you a red healthy QR code which indicates that you are not healthy enough, and then you won't be wealthy enough. If you say I didn't get infected with the fucking COVID-19, I'm tested negative, and I didn't go any high-risk areas, who fucking cares?
No!
You want to retrieve your savings? No way. Because I have the power and I am the power. I can do whatever I can as I want. I can turn your health QR code into red arbitrarily. And there's nothing you can do with the villainy I enforce you, you miserable, submissive, and obedient low-life. Yes, admit I'm a little bit angry. One of my dear classmates advised me to pay less attention to those bad things or you will be in bad mood all day long. Her strategy is that as long as you pretend you didn't see these bad things and those things didn't happen. Wow! The logic is so fucking cool! I didn't realize that I have a classmate who is as wise as my father. Okay, I should have listened to them. Now I'm going to indulge myself in those voluptuous bodies from the explicit short videos and have sex fantasy with those young ladies. Woohoo! Let the party continue and welcome to the metaverse of the new era!